Hey everybody, Zach Fernandez92 here, back with another Movie Memories Monday for you today. So, by the thumbnail title, you know what it's going to be for. Something I'm kind of surprised that it can be this long to talk about. It's going to be for the classic Full House. Yeah, not Fuller House, ever. Full House came out, I think it was like in 1987. Quite a few years before I was born. The series was still going when I was born, until I think I was about 2 or 3 years old. But this set I did unbox on my channel a couple years back when I got it for Christmas. Here we got the front. This, while you're facing it this way, it'd be on its right side. Its left. Let's see, top, bottom, and then the back, which has the front of the house. Now this set costs around like $50. It's not too terrible and expensive because when I got it, this little paper thing came with it. It was kind of like not stapled, but like it was sealed on the back of it like this. And I can give you guys a glance of what it says. But let's see, there we go, a little bit more in focus. But yeah, this comes with all 192, I think? Yeah, 192 episodes on 32 discs. Then it shows the main cast here. But yeah, this show is one of my all-time favorites. A lot of people who liked it, I see it on YouTube, when they were younger, don't like it anymore. But I'm like, why? It's corny, yeah. But the show is still really good to me. I personally love this show, and when I got this for Christmas, I was thrilled because now I have them all on DVD. Even though they rerun them all the time, either on Nick or Hallmark now, it's still one of my all-time favorite shows. On the front, we can see Danny, Jesse, Joey. I can't see from here. Sorry, it's DJ, Stephanie, and Michelle. But yeah, the Full House show ran for, what was it? It said 9 seasons? Oh, 8 seasons. 8 seasons. And this is the entire set. And I can't believe how many episodes and seasons there were. But I love how like small and thin they are. Like, they are thin. Really, really tiny. Oh. Never got give you guys a good full look on this. I'm going to go a little slow when I show these. But I love Full House. Ever since the original season, the first episodes, when I seen it on TV, I was kind of hooked. An absolutely good family-friendly show. There was some minor things that in the show I didn't really like. You know, the cussing, which was unnecessary. The acting, though, was a little bit more cheesy in the first season or 2, but it got a lot better in terms of its acting quality after, I think, season 3. It got a lot better, the characters got more used to the roles, and I think some of the, Stephanie and DJ and Michelle have, I think those kid actresses were really, really, really good. The ones from Fuller House, not to sound rude to them or anyone who likes them, but they're just not good. I mean, that could change very well, but I don't know. I just didn't like Fuller House. It didn't impress me when I seen it for the first time. I was excited to see Fuller House when it first came out, but it disappointed me, and I was kind of upset that they kind of ruined the show. They had a lot more jokes I just don't think fit the series. I thought this show was, to me, going to be the best. It's always going to be better than Fuller House. I'm not sure if I showed you this one or not. But yeah, I loved this show as a kid. I know that this show has gotten a lot of critical acclaim with one of the best TV shows. If I can get this to turn, there we go. There we go. But it actually has some of the actors in the back on the inside as well. I just like how they show the original air date for these episodes and what the story is about. I really like the episode where they actually had Steve Urkel as a guest star. In it. Thought that was really neat. Go put that one to the side. Then we got season 2. Here we go. Never did like a full unboxing of this because I didn't have the time for it. But I did an unboxing of it when I got it brand new, factory sealed. But I didn't actually, you know, what's the word? Get full detail like some people wanted on the comments. But on season 2 though, they kind of went a little bit more plain. They had like the standard clear discs. And even though the show has its ups and downs, it's still like always been one of my personal favorites of my childhood. I watched this all the time when I was a kid, and it's still something I like to go back to a few times a week or so. Mainly on TV, as much as I would usually use this on disc more, it's on rerun so much that I kind of don't need to use my discs, which is kind of sad. But anyway, we got the inside of that. Kind of wish they weren't reflective, to be honest. Let's see now. We got season 3. But let's see. I know that I remember hearing that what's it called? Home Improvement had a video game. I'm kind of surprised that show had a video game. I'm kind of surprised that this show didn't have like some type of like accessories, or I don't know how to phrase it, like marketing. They didn't like do things to market. I think I know that Chadtronic did a recent unboxing of like weird toys, including a Michelle doll, which was kind of odd. But anyway, we got the next case for season 3. If I can get this. There we go. Some of the more memorable episodes to me has to be like the one on the picture here when I go into, what was it, Hawaii? I think they went to like Hawaii. I think they accidentally thought they were stranded, and then they actually ended up finding the resort that they were, I think, planning on going to or something. But yeah, I've watched this show so many times. Let's see. I think one of my favorite seasons has to be, I'd say the earlier seasons, and then probably like the last couple of seasons. There really wasn't a season I didn't like. There were definitely some episodes that weren't my favorite, but I did love the show altogether as a whole. Let's see if there's any. I'm trying to remember like the Christmas episodes. I think there were like 3 Christmas episodes in the entire series, which is actually not bad. Many shows nowadays don't even have many Christmas specials anymore. But yeah, that reminds me of that episode. Oh wait. Oh, never mind, I'm thinking about the wrong one. It looks like Jesse inside the full body cast from when Stephanie cuts Jesse's hair, and he goes out in anger and rides and crashes his bike and has like a full body cast, and that's when he got his iconic shorter hair. One thing I realized in the show, in the first couple of seasons, they named Jesse's character Jesse Cochran when they actually changed his name in the show to Quetzalpolis. And I found out the reason from behind the scenes of these, this is the next part of season 4, is that the director and Jesse agreed to change the name to more of a Greek last name, so that way it's more in tune with his heritage. But man, this show was just so good. It's incredibly fun and unique. Something that you don't really see every day anymore. Not this family friendly and actually fun to watch. But they also tackle like some issues of like child abuse, where I think Stephanie, when she was a little older in school, she noticed this boy was originally rude and found out that he was actually being abused by his father and didn't come to school one day, and child custody I think got into that situation and got the kid out after he was injured. But that was a dark episode. But then they also had an episode where Kirk Cameron, Candace Cameron, who played DJs, kind cousin, I think they're actually brother and sister in real life, got guest starred as an episode, and that was actually a really cool little mashup. And what's really cool is that Kirk Cameron became a Christian when he got older, not too long after the series ended, and starred in the fantastic films called Left Behind and Left Behind 2 and 3. I'll have to talk about them someday too. It's a really good movie set. This is season 5. Now I'm in the mood for watching it. But then we got some of the girls on here, and then can't tell, my camera's kind of trying to capture their faces, so it's kind of hard to see. It's Jesse and Rebecca. Why am I forgetting? It's always when I'm on camera when I don't remember people's names. Here we go with part 2, season 5. But this is just one show that can last for pretty much ever. And it's been on reruns since the TV series ended. But yeah, I really thought that Becky and, well, not Becky, what's her name? That woman that Danny was almost close to marrying at the very end of the series, but they ended up separating because they didn't want longer relationship. It's gonna bug me. I know you're gonna say something in the comments. Oh, and then I'm gonna find out later. But I honestly thought they were going to get married. I thought that was going to how the series would be ending. But no, the actual last episode, spoiler alert, last episodes of Full House was when Michelle lost her memory. When she got kicked off the horse. When Danny and this other rider's parents were arguing about whose child would be better at the race. So Michelle and her friend went out on their horses, and Michelle tried to do a little jump, and a horse got scared and knocked her off, and that's how she lost her memory. She regains it the last episode, but it was an okay episode to end on. I was kind of hoping a little bit like a bigger ending than that, but it was still a nice ending. But yeah, Full House is a fantastic show. It's not perfect. It's definitely not perfect, but it's still a great show nonetheless. I'm not sure if I ever showed you the sides of them, but they're so thin. Ooh, that disc sounded like it was going to fall out. I was kind of surprised it never had a Halloween episode, because I remember every one of these episodes, and I do not remember a single Halloween one. I know they did like a New Year's episode, 3 Christmas episodes, which I'm glad that they had Christmas episodes. Oh yeah, that's season 6, by the way. Sorry about that. Oh man, let's see, move season 5 there, 6 here, and then here we go with season 6, part 2. And I definitely remember, what was it? I had it and I lost it. Oh, that's right. The episodes where the gang went to Disneyland or Disney World, or either one. And I think that was around the time when the person who played Steve, DJ's boyfriend, he actually played Aladdin from the movie Aladdin. And it's kind of funny that he played in 2 famous TV show, which is Full House, and the movie Aladdin as Aladdin himself, if you haven't known that. And what's really interesting is what was his name? Dwayne, I think it is. Dwayne, which is Kimmy's boyfriend in the later seasons. He actually plays Robin from the original Teen Titans from the Cartoon Network on somewhere like 2003, 2004, the good ones, not Teen Titans Go. He does play Robin in that show as well, but it's comparatively way horrible compared to the original Teen Titans. But anyway, he played him in that, and I think he also played in Call of Duty Black Ops 2 in the zombie mode as one of the characters. Alright, now we're on to season 7, the season before the last. Try to get this into focus so you guys can see like release dates, air dates, and what the episode's about. Sorry if my fingers ever get in the way of them. But yeah, Full House. Just memories. Good memories. I'm kind of surprised they never had like this set out before a long time ago. when DVDs were starting to become big at the time. Because, I mean, they had separate seasons, but they never had a complete set like this until 2014, which this set came out in. I can, like, show you. 2014, if I can get this to focus. Yeah, well, it doesn't really want to focus, but it says, there we go, 2014 is when this whole set released. But I didn't get mine until, I think, 2015 or 2016. I'll have to remember that. I think I already showed you front and back of that. And the inside. Then season 7, part 2. But yeah, this show, if you haven't seen it by now, then what have you been watching this entire time? Because if you haven't watched TV that much and you don't know about Full House, I guess that would be understandable, but this show's been out for over 25 years. So, yeah, over like 25. I think it's been almost like 30 or almost 35 years old, something like that. But this show is just so good. I can't recommend this show enough. And Nostalgia Critic, as much as I like his videos, he hates Full House, and I don't understand why. It's just so good. There we go. Oh, it's now season 7 again, my bad. But then season 8, last season. Season 8 on the cover. Tell me in the comments below what you guys and girls thought of Full House, the original, not Fuller House. I know some people will like it and try to defend that show, and I guess you can like what you want in terms of TV shows, but I personally despise that show. I think they just did a horrible job of bringing the original feel of Full House into the show. Oh yeah, back in season 8, I forgot they went even more basic. I had the more basic disc arts. But on the inside, it does show like the cast members. And alright, season 8, part 2. On the back, it will show that the last episodes are Michelle Rides Again 1 and 2. But yeah, tell me what you thought of the show. What was your favorite season and your favorite episode? I can't really narrow mine down, but I would, if I had to guess like a couple of them, I think some of my favorites had to be probably the first Christmas special and then the last one. The second one was okay, but I think the first and the last one were really good ones. I really liked the episodes with Papooey, which is Jesse's, I think, was it uncle or grandfather or something like that, who in the show passed away when Michelle finally was able to actually know him, besides, you know, seeing him when she was a baby. But yeah, that was a really good episode and insanely tear-jerking. This show is just fantastic. If you haven't seen it, recommend seeing it and getting this set. It's only around $50 or so, unless you can find it cheaper online. Oh, wrong season. Trying to get that back into the box now. It's like fuzzies all over the place. Now, for the next video I might be doing, I'm thinking about either, it's all up to you guys in terms of which one you would prefer seeing. My entire Pokemon card collection, or me seeing another song, which is going to be Casting Crowns at Calvary. And you choose in the comments which one you want me to do next. And I'll do it. I'll do it as soon as I can, anyway. Not sure when this video will be up. There we go. But I really hope you enjoyed this. Full House has been one of my childhood shows I can't ever get rid of, to be honest. I love this show. It's really great. See you guys in the next video, and there's going to be a new hint video up next after this for the new video hopefully being out today. See you guys next time, and God bless to all.